Alright, so you've probably heard of Pi Network. It's that crypto you can mine on your phone. It has a massive community of millions. Pioneers. What's next? The Pi Core team just dropped the Pi Network Rust SDK. Think of an SDK as the ultimate toolbox for builders. It's a complete package that gives developers everything they need for building powerful, secure smart contracts on Pi. This is a massive step forward. Main goal: open doors for developers to build dApps, not just simple apps. Smart contracts, self-executing and code-driven. They can handle financial services. They can handle digital assets. They can handle complex business logic, all without a middleman. By releasing this SDK, Pi invites developers to create real utility for Pi Coin. Why Rust? Rust, Stellar Safety. Rust, Stellar Speed. Now, if you follow the blockchain space, you might have heard of Stellar Soroban, another Rust-based smart contract platform. It's worth taking a moment to compare them because it tells us a lot about Pi's strategy. Stellar is a well-established blockchain known for fast, low-cost payments. Soroban is its new modern smart contract platform. Soroban's Rust SDK is designed to be highly efficient, developer-friendly, and integrated with the Stellar network. It's built for performance, aiming to attract pros, building sophisticated financial applications. So, how does the Pi Network's Rust SDK stack up? Both use Rust and enable smart contracts, but their philosophies differ. Pi builds on the Stellar Consensus Protocol. It's used from the beginning, inheriting speed and security. However, Pi's key difference is its massive, pre-built user base. While Soroban attracts users to new apps, Pi already has millions engaged. Pi's SDK empowers that community, and those tapping its potential. When you download the Pi Rust SDK, what do you actually get? Let's unbox it. It's a collection of specialized software and files to make development easier. At the core, pre-written code libraries, like prefab parts for building, grab windows and doors, not raw lumber. You get helpers for handling data, managing tokens, interacting with the Pi blockchain. Beyond libraries, there's a powerful CLI. If libraries are the parts, the CLI is your power tool. It's your text-based command center for build, test, and deploy. Example: PI contract build. It automates repetitive tasks, reduces human error, and saves serious time. Critical piece: a testing framework to simulate and validate contracts safely. Think local Pi blockchain. A flight simulator for smart contracts, plus extensive documentation and example templates. Good docs turn frustration into smooth, productive building. Templates are working contracts you can modify and learn from, fast. It's a fast on-ramp to best practices and a running start. Let's dive deeper into the toolkit, starting with the libraries. The Pi Rust SDK includes a core library, PI-SDK IRs, the heart of the toolkit, essential building blocks for smart contract development. It provides standardized data types, address, symbol, map, so contracts speak the same language and interact predictably and securely. There's an API for blockchain state. Think of the chain as a shared database you can read and write. Use env.storage.set to save, and env.storage.get to retrieve. No low-level storage fuss. Next up, the command line interface, the developer's command center. The Pi CLI manages the entire contract lifecycle. Start with Pi contract new my first app. Scaffolding plus a hello world template in seconds. Then, Pi contract build compiles Rust into compact, efficient portable WebAssembly. Pi contract test runs your suite with clear feedback and exact error lines when things fail. It's the fast loop pros rely on for reliable shipping. In short, libraries for logic, CLI for momentum. Together, a streamlined, production-ready workflow. How do you actually get started? Run PI contract new hello Pi to scaffold a fresh project. You get config, a SRC folder for code, and a tests folder for validation. Inside SRC, lib.rs comes pre-populated with a working hello world contract. It includes dar ngs, no std, and imports the right SDK components. A public function demonstrates inputs and outputs, returning a simple hello Pi. For example, pub fn hello, envgs, env2 symbol, vec, and env symbol, hello, 2. It's a clear base to build on, easy to read, easy to extend. Add more functions, define state, and encode your app's rules. You could store a greeting on-chain instead of just returning it. Key point, the SDK never leaves you staring at a blank page. It gives you momentum on day one. After your first version ships locally, testing is critical. You don't launch value-handling contracts without certainty. The SDK lets you write automated Rust tests right next to your code. Initialize a simulated Pi blockchain with env, your stand-in for mainnet. Deploy the contract in memory and register an address instantly. Call functions with different arguments and check results. For a counter, call increment, then assert view count, sock1. Test invalid inputs and unauthorized access. Break it before users do. Run everything with Pi contract test. Discover, compile, execute. Get rapid, actionable feedback with pinpointed errors. That code test fix loop builds confidence and safer launches. After coding and rigorous tests, it's time to deploy. First, build the optimized contract, Rust to WebAssembly. The .wasm file is what Pi nodes actually execute. Deploy with Pi contract deploy. Wasm mycontract.wasm. Only the account owner with the secret key can deploy or spend. The CLI constructs, signs, and submits a transaction containing the WASM. Nodes validate, store it on ledger, and assign a unique contract ID. Once confirmed by consensus, it's live and immutable. Anyone can interact, or you can Pi contract invoke to verify behavior. The SDK streamlines the journey from local file to global application. Keeping up with the latest progress is key. The PiCore team has been making steady, impressive strides on the Rust SDK. Core libraries have expanded with more pre-built functionality. New data structures optimize on-chain storage and reduce gas costs. The simulator now mirrors mainnet more closely, including gas estimates and processing. The CLI adds clearer errors, massive quality of life improvement, better editor integration, syntax highlighting and auto-completion plans for Pi contracts. Docs and examples keep growing. Recently, a fungible token template joined the set. It's all about onboarding the next wave of Pi builders. Why does this Rust SDK matter? It's the shift from testnet to a utility-driven mainnet. After years of mining, this SDK enables real value creation. A currency is only as valuable as what you can do with it. Expect DeFi, NFT marketplaces, social platforms with Pi micro tips, and countless more. Rust Plus, a friendly SDK, signals serious technical ambition. It attracts talent, drives innovation, and draws investment. Above all, it empowers developers and the pioneer community. This SDK is the engine to build Pi's future, and the real work begins now.